Hi guys, welcome to the stream. Let's run the intro. Hey guys, it's Archie Luxury, and you're live on the Archie Luxury live stream. Guys, I am back in the saddle. Guys. I'm going back in the saddle, and I got a few beautiful drinks. to enjoy. Same old intro, Lucas. Yeah, P. Lucas, that's right, man. I love that intro, don't you? You love that intro? What do you think, man? Do you love it? And we got Lux Report, my good friend Lux. Hey, Lux, how are you?
Hey, Pontiff, how are you?
Hey, man, I'm okay. I got a bit hammered last night.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. When was this?
Yeah. Hey, we got Hype Free. Hey, Hype, how are you? Oops, there we go.
So what's happening today?
Here we go. We've got Stud Muffin, $2. At least in KL, they don't care about hype or drama. I got to tell you, man, I've had a pretty tough batch there. I haven't really been that happy, and I got to tell you, I actually was thinking about going overseas soon to have a bit of a sabbatical. You know, just take a break from.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, what do you reckon?
Yeah, just take a week off and chill out in Asia, and take a break. Because even when you was in America, you're still working, right? Meeting all the fans and stuff. Whereas if you're in Asia, you'll be alone and you can, refocus your mind for 2023 and get your mind planned and have a bit of a break for a few days and then
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I understand exactly. Understand exactly what
Because
you're
America was
saying
very
there.
like fast, right? Everything
Oh,
goes
it was a
quick.
magnificent trip. It was magnificent. Um,
But it was
but
very fast. It was very fast.
yeah, yeah, it was fast, you know. But I got to tell you, now that I'm back in the saddle, I'm trying to just get my head around the loss of the collection, and you know,
Yeah,
it's not always easy. It's not always easy.
yeah.
Um, but you know, I just made a video today. Moving on. I made a video today about moving on.
Well, I can honestly say I don't know how it feels,
Sure,
regarding losing your watch collection because I've never
sure.
experienced being robbed or anything like that. So
Yes,
it's
yes.
easy
No,
for
it's
me to say to you, like, get your ass together,
oh
but I haven't experienced being robbed. So
no, no. I understand exactly where you're coming from. It's like a lot of things in life. It's something you hope you never do experience. You know, it's sort of that's kind of the way the cookie crumbles.
would you ever go
But
back to Japan?
I love Japan. Japan was amazing. That's an amazing country.
But just don't go on the coast, right? With all the
I
tsunamis.
would love to go there. It's what happened to my internet? Did I just what happened there?
I don't know if it's my
I got to
internet
tell
or
you,
yours. Right?
no, I think it's mine. But I got to tell you, man, it's a great country to explore.
And can you
Is that a
speak any
fake?
Japanese?
Konnichiwa, motherfucker.
Is motherfucker Japanese?
I don't know, man. It is what it
Konnichiwa,
is.
domo hyo, hi, hi.
Yeah,
Hi, hi,
yeah.
hi.
Hey.
What does
I,
hi even mean?
hey, hey. It's like yes. It's
Oh,
like a uh-huh. It's like a uh-huh.
yes,
It's
sir.
it's
Yes,
sort of
sir. Yes, sir. Thank you,
hey,
sir.
hey. Yeah, you know I it's quite. I love Japan. I love Japan. I think Japan. I just want to get away because I'm still. You know, the problem is Liam. Lux, sorry, Lux. Who the fuck is Liam? Lux. The problem I have is I just seem to be. Um,
You got a lot of shit going on. You know what I mean? You got a lot of shit going on. And I think, just get refocused, have a break.
yeah, refocused. That's exactly what I'm trying to do is refocus, realign. You need to get an alignment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And
Go to the beach for a couple of days. Go to Pattaya Beach. I heard the beach is magnificent in Pattaya.
I see. Yes. I know what you're saying. Look, I'll see how it goes. You know, it's one of these things. You gotta you gotta experience. Tell me this: you're back in the land of smile. Oh, we don't talk about that. What's the go?
Oh, everyone knows. Everyone knows already.
Okay. Um,
Don't you
tell
miss
me
the
what
the
do
breakfast
you?
buffet? Don't you miss the breakfast buffet, the Sukhothai Hotel with the honey ham or honey pork
Oh,
and
I
the this
can't afford. How long has it been since I've been there? That's when I still was working for Blue Velvet. Jesus Christ,
yeah,
those
this
gigs are
this is like
gone.
8 years ago.
Fuck! I
Eight
haven't
years.
stayed there. Oh my God, that's fantasy material. Fantasy. I haven't been able. Do you know how expensive that is?
Probably about in Aussie dollars, you're looking at into Aussie dollar. I like to call it Aussie peso. 215 Aussie pesos
For
per
what?
night. Per night in Sukhothai minimum.
Mm, that's quite expensive, isn't it? Or which part of the
Yeah,
world are
yeah,
you from?
yeah. That's really expensive. But it's 5-star hotel. Imagine a 5-star hotel in London. you're probably looking at 1,000 Aussie dollars.
Mm.
Yeah, you know how
So talk
expensive
to me.
London is.
What's your aim now? You're back. How is your friend, your girlfriend? How's she going? She's happy to see you.
Yeah, it's good. Good. All good in the
I
hood.
thought you were coming back later. I can't believe you're back so quick.
I said January. I never like to publicize my travel situations.
Okay, fair enough.
Super chat.
Here we go. Jean-Claude Beaver, $8. Have a whiskey and a shower arch. Cheers, JCB. JCB, thank you so much, man.
Cheers.
Yeah, did you see the shower video? What do you think of that?
Well, I did. I was skimming through it this morning when I woke up, and
Yes.
all I can say is, have you lost weight? You look fine.
I know.
That's the worst. Sorry. I gotta say. No, you look good, man. You look good. You look good. I couldn't do it. Seriously, I couldn't do it.
I need the money.
Yeah, and that was for the Thai man, right? Wasn't it? Wasn't that for the Thai man?
Swinging kangaroo. I got to give value. You know, I like to give stud muffin $2. If you hop over to Hanoi after KL, I have a gift. Nice. Wow, I love Hanoi's another place. Another place I really wanted to go to, the Hanoi Hilton. You know that? What do they call it? It's like
where did you stay? Did you stay before in Vietnam?
Yes, I was at Da Nang. Hanoi is further north.
So Da Nang is like the Russian paradise, isn't that full of Russians, like the Russian beach resort, or Chinese?
Yeah. Here we go. Speaking of Russians, we got our good friend Sirocco. Hello. Oh, is he there? What's happened? Hello? Are you there?
Hello, Arch. I'm allowed to. I can bring myself back again. I can bring myself in. Speaking of Russians,
yes,
who's fucking Russian? I'm not a Russian.
Yeah, I was thinking Sirocco's not Russian.
I'm not fucking Russian. What the fuck?
It was just an intro. It's an intro. How are you going, man?
Hey, Arch, I'm good. You got a super chat from Stud Muffin.
Stud Muffin. Here we go. Oh, we did that one. Sorry, we did that one, sir.
Did you do that? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I'm going good. I just thought I've got about 20 minutes, I believe, and then I've got to get off because I've got company. I thought I'd jump on because I've been on for a while, and just to thank you for giving me my keys back after someone fucking stole them.
Ding, 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 ding.
What's that about? Ding.
No,
hey, Lux, how are you, mate?
Oh, I'm good. How are you, Sirocco?
Yeah, awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Long time no speak.
Yeah, about a week, maybe 5 days.
No, it's longer than that.
It's probably longer than that.
I went to visit a friend today. By the way.
Good.
Right.
He's in a cemetery.
Oh shit.
He's in a cemetery. Yeah. Yeah, I got a few friends like that, and I drive past.
I hadn't seen his grave. I hadn't seen his grave.
I'm driving past. I said, I've got a mate over there, and he said, "Do you want to call in?" And I said, "No, because I was in my mate's car." And he said, "Let's call in and say hello." And I said, "No, mate, he'll be there tomorrow. He'll be there next day." Where is he? Oh, he's in that cemetery.
I hadn't seen his grave. That was Mercedes Murray. I don't know if you remember my early intros. I used to have an intro where I had the Mercedes E-Class. That was his. That was Murray's Mercedes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he's a lovely guy. He was a really good friend of mine. I really enjoyed his company. He's eccentric. And good heart. And it's sad. He's gone. Sirocco.
Yes. Yes.
I want to ask you something seriously. I want to ask Lux as well. And I don't want you to give me the answer I want to hear. I want you to be realistic. I am thinking about taking a week to 2 weeks off, going to a different destination. I'm not thinking Thailand. I actually want to go to Malaysia, KL.
Right. Nothing wrong with that.
Stream every day twice.
Right.
And also do a bit of sites, getting some footage and booking. Yeah, what do you think of that as an idea? Yes, no, maybe?
I think it's fucking perfect. Why not? Fucking hell. I don't know. I mean, the time zone's not that fucking different to here, really. So
no.
Yeah, I think it'll work.
Thailand's a bit of a bitch. Thailand's a bitch because 9 a.m., which is when I start my normal show, that's actually 6 a.m. Fuck! 6 a.m. Who wants to wake up for 6 a.m. start? That's a bitch of a start. So I might make the show a bit later, start at 7.
Yeah, start an hour later. What's the big deal? They'll still be there.
Yeah.
Well, if you're in KL, it's an hour forward anyway, so it would be at 7 in KL time. So if you was to start an hour later, it would be 8 a.m. So 8 a.m. is okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Do you think people would be interested in that stuff or not really?
Oh, yes. They love,
Why the hell wouldn't they be? That's the question. Why wouldn't they be? You got a lot of people, and you've got a lot of people in the States and the UK, and that time zone's probably not good for the UK, but you got a lot of people in the States who never get out the fucking country.
No, but I do the second time zone. That's good for a UK audience. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I can tell you right now, so the time in Thailand right now is coming up to 6 p.m. So you'll be coming up to 7 p.m. in Malaysia.
I know what you're saying.
And we're coming up to 9 p.m. in Brisbane or Queensland.
Yeah. Coming up to
it works, yeah.
But also, Archie, what I want to say is that I believe a chunk of your audience come from your original travel channels, your Asian travel channels. So I believe it's still good for you. I think doing travel and showing off KL and different sites and bars, whatever you want to show off, is part of your original audience. Because I originally found you because of your travel, not because of the watches.
Absolutely, I'm the same.
Yeah. Or if you like the travel.
I love the travel. I love the old
singers
and bangers. Yeah, absolutely. It was fucking perfect.
Walking around the
repeating, absolutely. I've got a word I've got to stop using. I've heard this. I've got a word I've stopped using. I've got to stop using absolutely. Absolutely. I'm just going to be fucking boring and go yes, no, maybe.
Yeah.
What's that club in KL? That famous club?
Beach Club.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you do videos about that.
Yeah.
When are you talking about doing this, Arch? When are you going to do this?
February.
Okay, that's not far away.
What do you think? What do you reckon is good to do?
I've been thinking about getting out of the country myself. I haven't been away since when the fuck it was June.
Yeah.
So do you want a trip down to KL, Sirocco?
I have never. I've been to KL.
I'd love you to come. You know what? I really actually like you, Sirocco.
Well, they all say that, Archie, as they stab you in the back.
The rules are this. Okay?
Joking.
No, I got to say, KL.
KP, jump on. I just dropped the link for you. Have you pinned the link, Archie? Did you pin the link? You haven't pinned the link.
Yeah. Sorry. I will do that. Just give me a minute. We'll just keep posting it frantically.
I just dropped the link in the chat.
I would love to travel with you, by the way, Sirocco. I think you'd be a really cool guy to travel with.
It would certainly be fucking different.
Now, the rules are this, okay? If you get lucky,
I'm not sharing a room. Sorry, I'm not sharing a room.
The cheapest room money can buy in KL.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. Archie can have the cheapest room money can buy, but I'm not.
David ends asking Manila. I never actually been to the Philippines. The Philippines has always been a little bit scary to me.
I heard Manila's really coming up and big now, like reconstruction, a lot of development, big shopping malls, big hotels, and I've heard big things about Manila.
Yeah. I'm kind of Philippines is an interesting one. I've got friends who've sailed there. It's never really. I'm the same. It's never really been top of the tree for travel. For myself.
I heard the food is shit in Manila. Is that not in Manila? In Philippines, is that true? Like the Philippine cuisine.
Okay, so Filipino cuisine, you got to understand. That's why the Filipinos, they've got a bit of Brazilian in them, so their diet is different. They have some nice foods, Philippine food, but it's not. It's I love Thai. Japanese is very unique. I also love a bit of. I love Chinese.
What about pho? Pho
Vietnamese.
pho.
Yeah. See, there's so many cultures mixed in there. See, the Vietnamese, they have a lot of the French stuff came out. You know, the baguettes and that. That's all from
Yep.
French.
Hey, Arch, I'm just going to remind you, pin that link, man. Pin that link, would you?
Yes,
Vietnam
yes,
is actually supposed to be fantastic to go to.
Beach Club closed. Beach Club KL closed. Holy shit. We got Strider on. Hello, Strider. What's Strider doing?
G'day, guys.
No, that was me hitting,
Hello.
bring him in, and you hit at the same time.
I got a
Strider, how are you, man?
Yeah, good, guys. Good. Sorry for my unreliability, but yeah, that's just the way I am. No guarantees. I got a friend, like probably a globetrotter, been everywhere. They throw a dart on a map, he's been there. He said to me,
Beach Club is closed. Beach Club closed.
He rates Philippine Islands highly. He loves it. And Greek islands he loves too, and I think Indo, he said. Agree with Archie. Thai cuisine is the best, followed by Mexican. Thai cuisine is just endless, like, and yeah, chili. You gotta like chili to really enjoy it.
Super chat, Arch from Crystal Kennedy. Just brought it up. I brought it up.
Crystal Kennedy, $3. The Pontiff would love Boracay, the Philippines. Boracay.
Yeah. Beautiful untouched islands.
Wow.
Yeah, there are some really cool places around there.
Philos are hardcore Catholics.
It's absolutely. I've got no story. I've got to. If I say absolutely, can someone mute me?
No, don't worry. We all have our go-to words. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to stop.
I know a girl. She says, "You know what I mean?" Every second. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
That's your wife.
There's like a panelist on the Archie in the Archieverse who finishes every sentence with right.
Or American girls who finish every sentence like with a question high pitched, like.
Well, a lot of Australian men and women do the same. They say something and finish this little. It's kind of a question. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely correct. And I've just said, and there you go. I said it again.
Yeah,
I got to stop
absolutely.
it.
Absolutely.
I hate
absolutely.
Yeah. But then you don't want to sound pretentious. If you use big words, I know a lot of words, but then I don't want to sound pretentious sometimes using big words. So it's a balance. Yeah.
Hey, we got Mr. Sexy on here. How are you, Mr. Sexy?
Boys. How you going?
Mr. DMC, sitting in the dark. How are you, mate?
Good. I like sitting in the dark.
Hello, Mr. Jim.
What's happening?
I'm just going to highlight a question because someone's just asked me a question. What's the furthest I've sailed? About halfway across the Pacific.
Wow.
From American Samoa back to Australia.
What you got?
Wow.
Arch, did you get your scotch?
Yes, I did.
Fantastic.
Come and get it!
Come and get it, boys. The party is on. It's Saturday night here in Australia. Let's party.
Where do you rate Philo women, Arch? I gotta be honest with you. I've had a few Filipino romances, and I didn't think they were that great. They're okay.
They like the money, Archie. They like the money.
They're cute. You can tell them by their nose and ties by their ears. I don't know if that's racist, but it's just true. The good thing, they're cute, nice skin. They speak good English, and one thing I like about them is they don't use condoms because they're strict Catholics. So they like, yeah.
Archie doesn't want them to speak English.
They love.
He doesn't want them to speak English, and he doesn't really want them to use condoms either.
Sex, like all strict Christians are like pause. I love that. You know. So.
By the way, are we going to do a shout out to Woven Watches? I see you wearing the Woven Watches t-shirt.
Yes, the Woven Watch t-shirt. What do you think of?
Did they send you that? Did the gentleman send you that? The Woven
No,
Watches?
I actually, when I was in America, they gave it to me. When I was in the States,
fantastic.
I was there in the States, and
it's awesome to hear.
Yeah,
man.
The Wolverine.
I just found that the fillies, they tend to like the money. They're after the money.
I'll be honest with you. Can I say this to you without offending
you?
Anyone?
If that's kind of generic,
No,
Asian, I don't know.
I find that I know people who married a Filipino lady, and they basically became a vacuum cleaner, sending everything home.
Absolutely. And I said it again. Fuck it. Fuck it. Stop me. Stop me saying
I know
Absolutely. I like it. Hey, you know, Sirocco, you're too old to learn new tricks. Can I say that to you?
No, but I know I got a good friend of mine that married a Filipino and did the same thing.
What's that? Tell me what happened.
He worked whatever they were working, so I was sending it back to the Philippines.
Yep.
To their family.
My Thai wife does it, but her family's awesome. They always look after us. And she only sends like $400 a month, so
400 a month.
No, he sends nearly everything.
Yeah, that's too much. Like
that's a lot.
What's awesome about those countries is they don't have the age pension and all that. Like Australia's so reliant on the dole and shit and handouts, and because we get everything from the government for free, our families aren't close because we don't need our families because we get free money, as we're like Thais or whatever. All close family like mafia because they have to pool their wealth together and look after each other.
Who are those sexy girls? What's this come from?
Yeah, there's Filipino girls, so people know what they look like.
Beautiful.
They don't all look like that.
They're a little bit like Greek women when they look like that before they get married, and then after they get married, they don't look like that.
Oh yeah. Let me get the after marriage. They look like after marriage. They look like this. This is what they look like after marriage.
What you got to do is check out their mother first because they're going to look like their mother. If the mother's hot, then that's a key.
And if the mother's a bitch, then she will be a bitch as well.
Exactly, yeah.
See,
basically,
you know what I like about you guys?
What I heard
with
Greek and Italian women is if they look real cute, young, you look at the mother, and the mother's always short and squat, and you know that's what's going to happen.
My wife is 44. She's the best. She's smoking. And her mother is like 68, and I'd bang her mother. Her mother is hotter than her. Like her mother was like. That's what you want, man. I'm so lucky.
Yeah, I got to say now I'm going to have I want to certainly say to you guys, I've just pinned the link. I'm actually seriously thinking of going overseas just to get out of here because.
Do a poll. Do a poll.
Be refreshed. Yeah.
Which country? Which place should you go to? Should you go to Bali? Should you go to?
You're coming with me, aren't you?
Should you go to KL?
You're coming.
I'm not sure about next month. I'm not sure about next month. That could be a bit
Snyder, did I hear you say you banged your mother-in-law?
No, I would bang her still, and she's like.
You bang her. Sorry.
Yeah.
You would bang. You would bang your mother-in-law. Yeah, I hope your wife's not listening.
She's the hottest grandmother.
Or watching, one of the two.
Woo! Saturday night.
That's good. If you bang your mother-in-law, you know your wife's
not like the girl.
You know what she's going to turn into. Yeah.
You remember the
there we go.
1986, and look at her now.
Yes. Yeah, but that's not fair either. Okay.
Why not?
There you go. So, which country should he stream from? Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Vietnam.
Ooh, Thailand.
And the votes are coming in thick and fast.
Aussie girls are smoking up to the age of 25, and then they're just haggard. They tan. They go to the beach too much.
Curly Q2, $5. AC3, if you're not the one who deleted Socko's keys, that's a problem. I know who that feels, and it's not good for morale, in my humble opinion. Let me have a look. Let me have a look if I did it. Okay, let me have a look, because was
Well,
going
you told
to-
me you didn't, because when I told you I
Have a
didn't
look.
have keys,
I'm having a look at
you
my
told
list
me
because
straight
I
away.
wrote down. I was mucking around with
Alright.
some.
Laugh out loud. Sorry, I tapped the button and I left somehow.
Yep.
Let me have a look, okay? Because
You bunged out
How
a
you-
few
how
last
you enjoy-
Monday.
How are you
I don't know
enjoying
when I
the?
lost mine.
Because I remember, because I was on the list of free remover because you were looking to get some access to some new keys, right, or something.
Yeah, but I'd already. I just got the new keys, a new set of keys then. That time, and then I was on the next day, and then I couldn't come on for what?
no,
1, 2,
Sirocco, you
3
were
nights.
not deleted. You were not deleted.
Yep. And then I thought yesterday I was going to jump on because there was something happening in the Archie main channel morning show or whenever it was.
It's Dodger.
Morning
Dodger
show.
said he deleted Sirocco's keys.
Dodger said he's yeah, but Dodger say that. Dodger say that.
Oh,
He said, don't tell him.
Yeah, because Dodger actually alerted me to it. He said, you know, 1 minute you didn't have the keys and then you got them back, and that's after
So it wasn't
I mentioned
Dodger,
it to
wasn't
Archie yesterday.
Okay, that's fine. That's okay.
Someone's playing funny. Someone's playing funny cunts, and I don't give a shit. You know, someone's playing funny cunts.
Now I got to
As long
tell
as you
you.
got them now, that's the main thing.
Yep.
Tell me this. I got no problem sending a little bit of money back, but I got to be honest with you. Thailand is getting expensive, and they seem to be demanding more money. You know what I mean? Like, I remember this one Filipino girl. She had worked since 22 in Hong Kong. She was in her 40s, and she had not a brass razoo to her name. Every cent had been sent back, basically.
But was she one of those maids for some rich?
Yeah. She was. Yeah, but every cent, like she could have had some savings, but she sent everything back to her family.
That's what they do, because I know that Myanmar girls do the same thing. I know a lot of Myanmar girls, and they literally are slaves to their parents. They send 100% of their income to the parents.
Bad.
So you can never get ahead if you give all your money away. You know.
My wife's awesome. Like she looks after her parents, you know, marginally, but she loves Australia. She's so patriotic. Like she's conservative like me. It's awesome.
In other words, she's grateful. That's good.
Yeah, like she's just perfect. Yeah.
I'm happy for you, brother. How you enjoying the Archieverse, bro?
Oh, loving it, man. I don't know how you guys just do it every day. You're beast, man. I was gonna say something.
At the moment, I'm only doing it because I'm on leave. Once I get back to work, it won't be every day. So.
Oh, okay. That's a relief because I was like, you guys aren't human. I was gonna say.
I thought I'll support Archie as much as I can while I can. You know, and then once I start working,
like we give Archie some money and we support him, but you know what? Like I might not make any money from this, but I feel good. You know, it's good to build networks.
It's great, man.
Yeah, it's
awesome.
like I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy it. So.
It's better than playing a poker machine.
Fucking
That's
knows,
for sure. Yeah.
I can't believe poker. They should be illegal. It's just, you know.
I know. That's this terrible thing.
Is it true that Australians...
They ruined pubs. They've actually fucking wrecked pubs.
They have in Australia. They have.
They got girls.
Are Australians like one of the most
guys,
addicted people to pokers or something?
Yes. And did you know to buy a poker machine, you buy poker machines to buy the license, right? A block of 4 poker machines is worth like $1 million. Can you believe that?
It's crazy money.
It's
Wait, the license is $1 million for 4 machines or what?
Yeah, that's correct. To have the right to, you can't just put poker machines there and off you go. They're highly regulated by government. That's why government loves them, because they bring in a lot of taxes. There's a lot of money.
So it's not $1 million for the license, and you can put as many machines as you want in the premises.
Four per
Holy
4.
moly!
No, Archie's right. It's so much per fucking bunch, and some of
the machine,
but they get their money back in a year.
It's guaranteed money,
and then it's fucking gold, and the government's taking taxes out of it. It's fucking amazing. I remember the last time I actually was employed was about 2012. I was working in a bottle shop in Victoria, and I would go in to open up the shop at 10. The pub was already open, and they were queuing up to get into the pokies. And then when I shut the bottle shop at 11 at night, the pokey room would stay open till probably 12, 1. There was just people sitting there drinking coffee and just mindlessly feeding money and pressing a button. I mean, the old days, it used to be at least pull the one-arm bandit. Now it's just fucking press a button. It's just bullshit.
You know, I got banned from Crown Casino. You know, I got banned from Crown Casino.
How did you manage that, Arch?
Okay, I got invited into the mahogany room. That's the high roller room, right?
Actually, I remember you doing a video on it. Didn't you do a video on it?
Yeah, they fucking didn't see the fun side. I said, you know, if you see any employees here, they're probably defrauding you.
Oh, shit.
That's what I said as a joke, right?
Yeah.
They don't... you know how dodgy Crown is, don't you? I mean, seriously, you see they're almost losing. These casinos,
money
they
washers.
are so fucking interested in that's all it is. They want people to. Gambling is very, 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 very. It's not a good thing. Doesn't bring in good element, you know.
But Archie, it can be a good thing. You know why? We can make you change from YouTube, and this is your retirement, okay? You save all the money from YouTube, and you turn that office of yours when you reach 60 and you want to retire into a pokey house. You put 4 machines in that little hut of yours, and you'll be raking it in.
Yeah, but I'd feel bad. I've got a mate, an Aussie Greek mate, great saver, great family, owns his own house, everything. Went out for drinks with him to midnight one night, and he just got the urge to go to the pokies. He went to the pokey room, and he said, "Oh, I'm just going for a slap." I was like, "What do you mean a slap?" Then he went to the pokey machines, and he was just feeding 50s in. We got the taxi home together. I got dropped off, and he said, "I'm going to duck over to Canterbury Leagues Club," and he was there till 6 a.m. Like,
shit.
You know, he's always sending. He's like such a smart guy, great legend.
Super chat, Arch.
Mike Buffer, $3. Arch, doesn't matter. Bother you that Tim has taken over? What's he taken over? I don't know what you're talking about.
Who fucking knows? But thank you for your money, Michael Buffer.
You know, gamblers are always They're always telling you that what they won. You know, I won 10 grand. You know, okay, show me your losses, mate.
Normally, when they won something, they've lost 4 times as much.
Yeah.
So don't ever think.
It's blind luck. Please. If you're going to gamble, be strategic.
I fucking hate it. You see all these ads on TV now, and it's all these fucking gambling apps for your phone. It's just fucking bullshit.
If you're going to gamble, go in with a budget. Don't go over the budget. Simple as that.
Yes.
You know what it is in the UK? Bingo. Bingo is advertised all day in the daytime to single mothers in the daytime sitting at home, and you can do online bingo.
Fuck.
Sad, man.
And they only advertise it in the daytime to single mums on those drama TV shows and all that kind of nonsense.
Look at rugby league now, you know.
So, Super Chat, Archie, are you still there, or have you fucked off?
Stud Muffin. If you do Philippines, Makati is a no-brainer. Some of the best rooftop bars. Also, a lot of rich Filipino women.
Ooh.
Filipinos have Chai, Japanese, and Spanish DNA. There you go. Look at that.
Don't a lot of them have American because of the troops and things? Isn't there a lot of army bases in the Philippines?
That wouldn't surprise me if that was the case.
Well, same with Thailand. That was Vietnam. It's the Americans that started the go-go bars.
We got Vintenier there. Is that Vintenier there?
Vintenier. Bang. Is that Tanzil's mate? Is it Tanzil's mate?
I think so.
Yep.
I got to tell you, seriously, I'll
drop the link. Maybe he wants to jump on.
Yeah, Vintenier, $5. Aussie racing is great for a bet. Also, you should go to Malaysia. KL is the best city in Southeast Asia. Yeah, I love KL.
I've never been. I've always been told that it's really cool.
I don't know.
They got those.
I've only spent one night there. I've never actually stopped. So yeah.
One night in Bangkok.
One night. I did
remember that song?
fucking 6 nights in Bangkok about 30-something years ago. That was the last time I was there. KL, I've just done overnights on my way elsewhere.
I would have loved to seen Patong Beach 30 years ago. Beautiful sunset.
I'm just going to highlight this and answer it. Did
Did
Sirocco drink all the whiskey?
All the whiskey?
I cannot stand whiskey. I'm so sorry. So sorry. I hate whiskey.
You only
Can't
drink beer, is that right, Sirocco? Stella.
A little bit of rum occasionally. I like my beer. I don't. I don't drink that much. I mean, it sounds ridiculous because I drink. On record, I drink Stella, but
yeah.
I don't drink that much. Usually, sometimes I go over the top, and I've sat on these streams and got pretty fucking drunk. I've got to say, but it's not every day.
Archie, can we show the results of the poll? We got 60 votes.
Sure, let's have a look here. What do we got? Tell me what we've got here. Thailand, 50%. Thailand, then Singapore, Vietnam, and then Malaysia's the loser of the day.
Yeah,
Thailand it is.
Thailand's a perfect.
That's your first destination.
I just find Thailand getting a bit expensive. You know what I mean?
It has had long-term inflation in the last 10 years, like 4% a year or something.
But Archie, you can get deals because I'm in a hotel right now, 7 nights, so more than a week, so 7-night hotel. How much do you reckon it's cost me? And it's a nice room, clean, modern. It's not a 4 or 5 star. It's like a family-run kind of 3-star.
How much?
It's cost in Aussie dollars. Oh, wait, I'll do it in Aussie dollars.
Bangkok.
Yeah, in Bangkok.
Jonathan's in the house, Mr. GMT. I just thought I'd highlight just
yeah, no, I saw it. I don't like to say things, I just read and just smile and wave.
Cars in Thailand cost a third of a house. Houses are cheap, but cars are the same price as in Australia.
That's right. They're more expensive.
Coffee's
In
exploding.
Aussie dollars, 160 Aussie dollars for a week. In 7 nights, that is.
7 nights
8
a
days,
week.
7. Yeah,
Not
seven
bad. Yeah,
nights.
Archie, I've got to go. I've got company turning up in about 2 minutes, so
He's
I've got to
taking the
disappear. She's walking
You
down
lucky
the dock.
dog.
You're missing out on all the fun, Sirocco.
Is that 4 stars?
I don't know. It depends on your definition of fun, doesn't it? I've been having a lot of fun lately, so I'll talk to you guys soon.
That's all that matters, my man. Enjoy your night.
Yes, sir, Rob.
Stay sexy, brother.
Take it easy, guys.
Stay sexy.
Absolutely.
So it's 3-star hotel for 160 Aussie dollars for 7 nights.
Oh, Stud Muffin says $2. We would love if you went to a new city, not old cities. Ah, interesting.
Yeah, that's fair enough. It's a fair
4 star in Thailand is is better than 5 star here. Australia is so expensive.
It is, isn't it? Sydney is so dear.
It's funny, like foreigners come here for the salary, but they don't realize how expensive it is.
Yes.
Archie, have a guess how much a bowl of noodles with pork in it, like a nice bowl of noodles, Thai noodle with some pork.
50 baht.
How much?
16 baht.
In bangers?
Yeah, in
That's
Bangkok.
That's cheap.
That is 69 Australian cents.
Very cool indeed there.
Very...
Stud Muffin. Sorry, we've got Michael Buffer, $3. The UA rat fooled you twice. Who's the UA rat?
Lamet Siang Angelic.
Oh, okay.
Lamet Malam.
Okay, no worries, that's cool. No, thank you, Michael, for your super chat. I appreciate it. I got to tell you something. It's I think I want to get out. I actually went to Sydney for one night. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
You should have come to my place.
Oh, just a short trip. You know what I mean? It was just.
Yeah. Hit me up next time. You can sleep on my sofa.
Yeah. What suburb are you in?
I'm in Canterbury.
Oh.
It's not.
No, that's okay.
Canterbury's close to the city.
It's not far. Hey,
I
I might open a bit of respect. I might open a whiskey because I think the best one to open would be the Tan Zeal one. What do you think?
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
Because Tan will be asking, why didn't you open it, big boy? I can
hit it.
I'm going to have a whiskey now, okay?
That's the Yamasaki. Isn't that the one we're talking about here?
Sorry, what was that?
Sorry, GM2?
No, I was saying that's a Yamasaki. That's the one you're going to drink. Is that right?
Yes. Yes, it's beautiful. Go and get it.
Go get it. Go get it. Let's get this party started. Let's do this.
Woo.
Where are you from originally, GMT, like in Australia or whatever? Are you Darwin? Or?
Darwin, man. My dad came into Darwin in the 60s, left, went, married my mother, and then came back in the 70s.
Here we go. Yamazaki
Darwin,
whiskey. Hibiki.
When you said you're going to go and get it, I thought you was actually going to leave the room, not just turn around.
No. I'll just turn around and get it.
I thought, yeah, so right. I thought he was going to leave the room too.
Yeah, no. It's okay.
He's
I'm
already
going to go
got it all
and get it.
sorted.
Just turn around.
Come and get it! Come and get
it!
Woo.
And you won't regret it. In the Archieverse.
Sorry about my voice.
You know what I can imagine
always
Archie
popped
doing
up,
when he's
mate.
retired?
What's that?
I can imagine Archie setting up a go-go bar. Being
Yeah,
like
I could see him. Yeah, you're right. I could see him
That's
doing
an
that.
easy way to lose
That'd
a
be
lot
so
of money.
cool.
You know that? It's an easy way. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, my man. Cheers. Enjoy.
Bricks and mortar.
Oh, now tell us. I got to hear his thoughts on this.
It's absolutely sensational.
It is, isn't it? It's beautiful, man. Such a nice scotch.
Yamasaki.
Thank you, Tanzil, man. You rock, brother. You fucking rock.
This is the Hibiki.
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 That-
The Yamazaki.
The rice base, right?
Sorry?
No. It's a whiskey, traditional whiskey, right? But it's just so precise. The Japanese just.
I've got that. I had
The
that.
Japanese won a lot of awards on their whiskey.
Oh, yeah, they're awesome. They can do anything.
So tell me this, you know, tell me this. I would say, I'm looking at some different things. I'm still working on a few things. I've got to getting the room done. I got the carpet done. I'm getting some stuff. I'm getting some stuff done. So
Yeah,
you
you're
just got
awesome. And in my opinion, you're doing amazing. Like, I'd be dead if that was me. One thing at a time.
What choice do I have? What choice do I have?
Train. A lot of people would have.
I don't. You know what I mean? That's.
It's not. Sometimes it's not the money, and it's like the mental. It's like, why did this happen to me? Like, what did I do to deserve this? That's what hurt me about my car crash.
The other thing is you got to look at it and say, well, I tried my best. I had a good safe. I had certain security procedures, and went bad. Well, it went bad. That's it. Okay.
Do you feel like you had bad karma or were cursed or something? That's how I feel.
I think it's just you know people are very jealous, and maybe I didn't have enough in place. At the end of the day, it's my fault for not having more. Stud muffin $5. You can eat for $2 and ride luxury for $5 in Vietnam. I mail both of your accounts, but if you don't see it, best of Archie. Just wait a minute. Thank you so much. There, he's a good guy. Just having a look. Gotta find it. He's good. Oh, here we go. Hanoi. There's some amazing places. Vietnam is very, very cool. Oh, look at this. $40 a night. That's what I like. $40 a night.
You're only going to be sleeping in it, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
Sorry? Yeah.
Are you talking about the hotel? You're only going to be sleeping in it.
Yeah, no, but these are quite reasonable. Look at these. These look quite impressive.
You want to see
we got
some
another
pictures of my
super
room,
chat.
Michael?
We got another super chat. NATO, $3. Did you write? Give CrimSafe a nasty email? Look. The thing is, the lock was drilled. I don't think it was really CrimSafe's fault either. You know, that's just how someone comes in. They want to get in. They can certainly do that.
Lock thing. So.
Yeah, it's disappointing. I didn't quite look. I don't think like a criminal. Okay, I don't think like a burglar. There's things I missed, and yeah, it's sad. It's sad, but I
don't think. How can they sell it without
Well,
they got box and papers, or like people? You'll know if some of those pieces are on the market, won't you?
Well, that's it. That's it.
Like, there's no point
Yes,
stealing.
yes, they did. They stole box and papers. They took everything. Yes, yes, everything. But still, the thing is, I've let the manufacturers know. Look, I can only do so much. You know what I mean? It's happened. What can I do now? Right? The horse has bolted. You know, I got to be honest with you. I don't think I've had some low points on it, but I don't think exiting the world over that is the answer. That's not the answer.
You've been doing videos every day. Like, look at Thorpe and all that. They only post like 2 a week, so you're smashing them.
Yeah. Tell me this, Lux. Tell me this.
Yeah.
When you got back, how good was it to get back? Tell me this.
Oh, it's amazing. The feeling's amazing. I'm very happy to be back. I put some pictures if you want to see what it looks like on the screen.
There's Lux report here. Let's have a look. Where's that? That's
that's the view from the hotel. That's the view out the window from the room.
How far from the city are you? Or that you were
in the city. In like directly in the city.
What city is this? Sorry?
Bangkok.
Oh, Bangkok. Okay.
I got a big bath.
What are you near? What's near? What's near where you're staying?
Terminal 21 Ashok.
Ashok. I've stayed there, don't I? Don't I stay there?
Yeah.
I remember the first time I went to
21.
and I thought Sydney traffic was bad, and then I was in a taxi for 1 hour and travelled about 3.5 k's.
So I got your bathtub for you, Archie. You can have your girl in there, and you can be sitting in there with her.
Wow.
And you can have there's your private swimming pool, and you got your bird is down there waiting for you.
Wow, look at that.
Here's your king size bed, Archie. Here's your
That's
girl.
so beautiful.
Here's your goal. Here's the view. Here's the TV. There's your working desk to do your YouTube videos. What more could a man wish for? You got the Kleenex is on the table. So you got
that hotel looks. How much would it cost to live in a place like that?
Thailand's cheap. Seriously, it's not. If you know where to find stuff, you can get it cheap. It's about.
Bangers.
You got a kitchen. You got super chat, by the way.
Here we go. We got Stud Muffin $2. Can you show the fuckeronis the email I sent? Oops. Let's have a look here. Which one did he send here? Let's have a look. Let me have a look. Where is it? That was the Hanoi one. We had that. The Malaysian one. Oh, I think he showed me that one. I did that one the other day. I think he wanted me to show you 3 days ago, six minutes ago. Oh, that was the Vietnam one. That's the one. I brought that up. That was the Vietnam hotel. We had that up on the screen. The Pontiff. That's the Hanoi one. Hanoi. That's the one. The Hanoi. That's in the north. Hanoi's in the north. Look at this. They got some beautiful hotels here. Look at this Nesta.
Is that US dollars or Aussie dollars?
I think it may be US. It's US. But have a look at this one here. Let's have a look at this. I'd probably prefer to be in more Saigon. Hanoi's at the other.
That graceful hotel looks alright for $29.
Yes, the Grace. Which one's that? The Grace.
Hanoi Graceful Hotel, $29 US. 8.6 out of 10.
Let's call this up. I'm going to get this up on the screen here.
We got super chat.
Here we go. We've got another super chat. Look at this, guys. Here we go. There we go. The Hanoi Grace. Phoenician Cedar. Strider. You ever seen the tunnels under Central Station?
Yeah, 27 and 26 and all that. And I've been to the ghost platforms at St. James too, the first underground city circle station.
Oh, is that right? They got ghost platforms. What do you mean?
Yeah, I worked at St. James for 6 months. Yeah, awesome station.
So how do you mean they got ghost platforms? They don't run them anymore?
Yeah, exactly. Like they run these extra platforms, and they have tours every year that are booked out in advance. And a lot of tunnel rats go in there and do their graffiti and all that. And yeah.
Are there hidden stations in Sydney?
Hidden.
Lost stations that don't exist anymore?
There's a lot of like closed down stations, like Mortuary Station in between Redfern and Central.
Oh, so what does it do now? What happens there now?
It's just like a monument now. Like it's just a train buffs go there. They love it. A lot of the graffiti artists get inside intel from actual Sydney train like crew and all that. Pretty. I don't really like them, but
yeah, I'm not a big fan of graffiti.
Graffiti. Yeah, it costs a lot to fix.
Yes, it does. Vin Tenier.
A lot of them get hit by train.
Yes. Dog Trainer and I are both big fans of the Sheraton Grand Sukhumvit. Great hotel. Expensive.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah.
That's expensive. I know that hotel. That's expensive.
It's near Terminal 21.
How much would that be tonight?
Probably 6,000 baht a night.
Yeah.
Phoenician Cedar says $2. They used the tunnels during the war. Wow.
Yep. They're all shelters, raid shelters. Yep, exactly. They had, man, everyone was scared of the Japanese.
Look at this room.
Look at that bathtub. That's a bargain for $29. Wow. I love the design.
It's very funky, isn't it? This
is that really $29 US?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
That's like a 5-star hotel. It looks like a 5-star quality. Look at that.
That's where you stay.
I could see you in that, Archie. I could see you staying there.
Yeah, man. Holy shit.
This is what you need. Just a week away. A week away. Refresh your mind. Go back to Asia that you love. And get your plans for 2023.
Yeah. Get out of Australia. Just
do some gonzo streaming on the streets.
That's the thing.
Hey, what was that Mazda you sent me the picture of? What was that car?
Mazda 6. It's like it's like the Japanese.
Are you getting that instead? Are you getting that instead?
Nah, I went in there today and I just paid for half the car, and I got some like really good insurance and all that. And it was funny, like he said, this is a comprehensive, it's $10.50, and then this is the extras, it's like $11. And then he tried so hard to sell me the Compo Advanced, he took forever to explain it, and he's like, yeah, and he goes, oh, this is $12.50 for the Compo Advanced. And I go, is that a month or what? And he goes, no, that's for a year. I said, I laughed. I said, yeah, no worries, I'll take that. Like, like it was a lot of money. Like I made their day. He was disappointed I didn't take a car loan, but I took out insurance. And I got this other thing called Schmick, where if you have a 6 mil scratch or any scuffs on your cars, it's like a mobile panel beater. They'll come straight to wherever you are. $50 call out fee, all you got to pay, and they'll fix up all that. Yeah.
Wow.
5 years for $1,200. I made his day. He actually offered me a job, car sales. I said, train guard is probably the best job in Australia, but if I was probably the second best job, unskilled labor, is car salesman. And their earnings are uncapped. Like, yeah, it's
and
it's more like the thing with the railways. It's very negative ruffians that work there, but like car sales, you got beautiful showroom, beautiful chicks, and like good banner.
Yeah, but it's very competitive. Like it's a lot of. It's not as there's some negatives as well. You know what I mean?
He works weekends, has Monday, Tuesday off. I love that. But yeah, they got to work. If you want to do well, you probably have to work 50 hours a week. And
try 80. Try 80.
Yeah, I told him I'm probably too lazy for that, and he laughed.
Actually, before you do the super chat, I gotta go. I'll try and come back in about an hour.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much.
Cheers, Archie. See you guys.
See you later. And take care, brother.
The next one we've got is JL $2, just like the San Francisco Tenderloin Hotel Arch. There we go. I'm going to get a little bit of ice. If you don't mind, I'm just going to go and get a little bit of ice. Is that okay?
Man. Yeah, do it. Do it.
I think I'd like to try that with a little bit of ice this time, okay? I'll be back.
Why not? Let's do this. Even a drop of water, Arch. If he doesn't want ice, he could always do a drop of water. Oh, I'm on my own. Shit.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry, my mic was. Sorry. I was just saying. So you're on holidays, so that nobody in Darwin's getting any Suvla right now, or?
not at the moment. Not from me anyway. Nah, we go pretty hard during the year, so I give, and it's all family based, so I'll give the family, some time to just,
Yeah, reboot,
recover.
clean the that.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. You have to do it. You have to. Otherwise, you're just working to the bone, and then they just don't.
My missus' restaurants, there's about 6 of them, and the guy that cleans the hoods is like, he's got a McLaren P1 or something like that. Crazy.
Damn.
He's loaded. He asked my missus out one time. He loves Asians.
Oh, really?
Yeah, classic.
Well, that's a compliment to you, my man. That means you got a beautiful lady.
Missus still gets hit on all the time. Guys think she's like 25. It's hilarious.
Yeah, always Asians, man. You know what? They age late in their life. Like, they just...
Yeah.
They're very lucky in that aspect,
Mm.
Well,
how about you? Any woman in your life? What's the go there?
Yeah, I'm married. I've been married for, since 99, but I was with her since 96.
Nice.
So yeah, it's been.
So you reckon Archie should get a root beer to go with his bluesy?
If he wants it, look, root beer is awesome too. I suggested it.
Yeah. That's an awesome wash of GMT root beer.
Oh yeah, but everyone's telling him to get the Pepsi, so
I do love the Pepsi, but it is kind of cliche.
Yeah, look, I don't normally go for hype, so. Oh,
yeah.
So Sirocco's back.
I actually prefer the Sea Dweller over the Submariner now.
Oh, really?
Not for Phoenician Cider.
I like that.
Phoenician Cider. Super chat. Where's Archie?
Phoenician
yeah, we're
Cider.
waiting for him to come back. He'll be back in a minute.
Oh, there he is.
He's just getting some ice here.
Lebanon.
Yeah. I had another 15 minutes. She'd forgotten something. I had to go home.
Oh, what happened? Sorry, she forgot what?
No, she forgot some stuff. So we're going out for the day tomorrow, maybe 2 nights. So she needed some stuff. So that's cool.
Where did you find this one?
It's a secret.
Okay.
Secret.
Yeah. You don't need to know.
I'm having one of these whiskies that Tanzil bought for me.
Right.
Enjoy, Arch. Enjoy.
Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this.
Cheers!
Cheers, Arch.
You got me the Hibiki.
Yeah, I've got that one or similar. Yeah, I've had that.
It's absolutely amazing whiskey.
So have you read the super chat yet, Archie? I know you just sat down, but you need to read it because you forget. NATO's almost correct.
Oh, I've missed this.
The nation. Archie's security was zapping a live streamer with laser point. Jesus. Here we go. Phoenician Cedar, $2. As long as you don't put milk in that drink. Thank you, Phoenician Cedar. Cheers.
I heard you got a bit. I saw a little bit this morning. I skimmed through some stuff from last night and saw things I'd never want to fucking see again.
Thank you. I'm trying to add value. You know that?
You definitely.
That's what you got to do.
Look, there's no point. There's no point making fun of other people if I'm not prepared to make fun of myself.
Of course not. Of course not.
You know what I mean? We've got to. Yeah. Hey, I love having this crew. Strider is just a lovely guy, lovely human. He comes on here, chats, talks.
I sound like that's only bad.
No, you sound fine, man. We're not so picky here.
He's a cool guy. He's only been around, a week? Not even a week.
Look, we like it here. Look, you know what? I tell you what we like about this is that not many people understand our watch collecting hobby. Like, I'll be honest with you. Your mate who you said has the gamble. I reckon his gambling problem would probably be a lot worse than you really know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's probably, he could have 100,000 in credit card debt. You just don't know, okay?
He married a Chinese bride who had paid him $30K to wipe out his pokies debt. But he's been back on it again, so.
Super chat, Arch.
He married a Chinese. How is he? Are they married? They're together, are they?
They're divorced now.
Super chat, Arch. I just brought it up.
Sorry, Trooper, $10. Cheers, Arch!
Cheers, bottoms up.
Woo!
Arch.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers, my man. Enjoy
Cheers
it.
all. I'm on my best behaviour tonight, so I can't drink.
What happened to the What happened to the Chinese? What happened? Tell me what happened.
They're still friends. He's got all these exes he's friends with. It's so funny. They went to Tasmania. Like, they went on a holiday recently together. But yeah,
They
they
sleep
kind of
together still?
No, I don't think so.
How old is she?
Oh, like they're about the same age as you, I think. Both.
But they don't sleep together?
Nah.
What?
Sorry, I
What the
shouldn't have
fuck?
put this up. What was I going to say?
No. Carry on. That's weird.
I don't know where. I've got to be careful because I'm a very open guy, and sometimes I.
No, that's fine.
Yeah,
You just
Listen, if
you
you
don't
don't
have
want
to
to talk
mention
about it,
names
that's
and
fine.
where you live and suburbs and stuff. You know.
Yeah, I got to be careful.
Yeah, that's okay. Trooper $10. We've got some great supporters here. Let me just go through some of these supporters. Trooper, cheers, Arch. Phoenician Cedar, and I'm not putting milk with this one. JL, just like the tenderloin. Phoenician Cedar, they used, we did the tunnels. Vintigny said Sheraton Grand, that's expensive.
Yeah, that's.
I got to
Where's this
tell
place?
you.
Where's that? Grand,
in
wherever it
Thailand.
is. Where's that?
Thailand.
It's in Thailand. Oh, what, Bangers?
Yeah, it's
Pull it up,
Sheraton's
Arch. Pull it
expensive.
up. Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Sheraton's expensive, you know.
Well, you know, you get what you
Yeah,
pay for.
you don't go Sheraton in Thailand, but you know, all good.
What's that? Sorry.
You don't like Thailand's 4-star hotels are so awesome. You don't really need to go like
No. And the other thing is, the thing I find is when you stay at a hotel like a Sheraton or a Sukhothai, you don't want to. You want to use the facilities and use up the hotel. You don't want to go somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Like you want a
If
nice
the hotel, if the
hotel's
hotel's so good, you just want to stay at the hotel.
Yeah, that can happen. Yeah, we stayed at the Hilton in Phuket. There's 2 Hiltons, but yeah, it was a great location. It was about 4-star, and it was just perfect. Like, it was fancy, but not too much. I was going to say, what I find fascinating about the watch thing, like, ever since my missus told me you can't just buy a Rolex online, I said, what? It's like, I thought, it just was a whole new world to me. I just found that so amazing. And then,
AP, fake me dead. Archie Luxury complaining about Thailand being expensive. What is this? The Poverty Channel?
He's got a point, Archie. He's got a point.
He's got a good point, hasn't he?
Snyder reached out to me first before he jumped on. I convinced him to jump on, and he did.
The thing with automatic watches that like mechanical, not battery, like quartz, amazes me is quartz is like the new technology, but you need to replace the battery every few years. Mechanicals run forever, so it's kind of like analog, but it's higher tech in that way. It's like old TVs.
It's a bit like a car. You still got to service them and stuff. The automatics.
It's like old TVs. We had a 50-centimeter TIAC TV, lasted 20 years plus. Broke after my brother threw the control into it after losing the Swans lost. But the new TVs are way bigger. They look beautiful, HD and all that, but they break down after 5 years. It's like, you know what I mean?
They're garbage.
They're built-in obsolescence, literally.
Yes. No, you're right. We had a Sony as a kid. We had a Sony TV, and that lasted 20 years, 30 years.
Yeah.
The black ones?
Bulky and small, but awesome,
Black Sonys? The black Sonys, a big square.
Sonys was expensive TVs, weren't they?
We could only afford TIAC.
TIAC, I remember TIAC.
And that's
ours wasn't
still around.
great.
TIAC is still around, I think.
Are they?
Is it?
Cool.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I had a Samsung TV. When I bought this boat, I put a new smart TV on, a little bit bigger, and it lasted fucking 18 months. I had to throw it in the bin.
Yeah, I've had
crazy. And I've got what's this? I've got a TCL now, and it's been going fucking
I've got a
great.
Chinese TCL. Yeah, but it'll die in a couple of years. I've had it for 3 now.
Oh, look, no doubt with mine, because the environment's not great. Vantanier, $5 super chat.
Vantanier, Vintigny, $5. Arch, I may meet GJ again soon. We'll say hi for you in honor of Tanzil, a watch battle. Watch for Russian Mobster, Ulysses Narden or Breguet. They love both brands. I'd say I'd go with the Breguet, but the Russians love Ulysses Narden. It's very tacky sort of brand. I kind of, yeah.
What do you think that is? What do you think that is, Arch?
Well, they're pretty tacky. They're tacky because they got so much fucking money. And they never had it before.
It's kind of new money. It's new money. It's new money, you know? It's kind of like...
Stud Muffin Super Chat, Arch.
Stud Muffin, $2. Like, it's a bit like plastic, you know? He's got this money, but he still eats
Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
It's why I don't
plastic alone.
John May, because they're like rich celebrities. They've got amazing collections, but they never had to graft and trade get what they want, you know what I mean?
Yes.
That singer guy, the Jason Singer, the doctor that they did on Hodinkee, he's got all these amazing, you know, he's rich, but, you know, like Ed Sheeran or they just get what they want because they're famous.
Well, they earn a lot of money, exactly. Stud Muffin, $2. Just do dedicated 3 to 4 weeks making travel content. Thank you, Stud Muffin.
That sounds like a good plan.
Those sounds work. You know, just spread it over the year, a week here, a week there. Why not?
There we go, perfect. Trooper. The old TV picture used to turn green after 5 years.
I don't remember that, but yeah.
That was the very first.
That's the old analog TV with a tube and everything. And,
yeah.
I remember long before any of you guys were born. Shit, how old am I? I had an old black and white TV, and the antenna was a coat hanger stuck in the back of the thing.
Yes.
I'm going back a long, long time.
Yeah, those TVs don't work now. You know that because they've turned the.
Yeah,
you need a set-top box.
Archie, that particular TV had fucking tubes, not friggin' all the transistor shit that they got now. It'd take a while for it to heat up to get going. No,
remember Pi, Akai,
Philips, yeah, all sorts of shit.
They made those in Sydney too. They used to had factories in Sydney to make these things. Remember that?
I hate Holden. You know, like the government gave Holden $300 million to continue manufacturing, and they still closed down like 2 years later.
That's exactly right.
That's what the American car companies did to the fucking world.
I loved Holden.
You know, they shut down. I was going to buy a Camaro, and then I was going to get rid of my Commodore, which I got now, and trade it up to a Camaro, and then fucking they turned around and said, "No, we're shutting you down. We're shutting down Holden."
Everyone thinks short term. Got to be like Rolex.
Phoenician Cedar Super Chat.
Here we go. Get yourself. Here we go. This is Phoenician Cedar. Whether or not you travel, we are still watching you. Phoenician Cedar. Yes.
Of course.
That's cool.
Remember National Panasonic? Yes, that was a brand. Remember that?
Oh, Panasonic, awesome.
Yeah, well, Panasonic were fucking massive, and they're still around.
They do bicycles in Japan, very collectible.
Panasonic was also Technic, so Panasonic did TVs and that's kind of stuff, and then their hi-fi brand. I used to sell them in the very early 80s, years and years ago. SD43 says people used to rent TVs in the UK, Archie, and I was one of the guys that used to sell fucking TV rentals in the early 80s. How about that?
You used to sell TV rentals?
Yeah. I'd go around and they people who couldn't afford TV, they want to rent they just rent them. They'd have to put a bit of a deposit down. Their credit was checked and everything, and then they'd pay whatever it was per week or month. But a lot of hotels,
you had to have a TV license. Remember that?
You have to have you still have to have them over there.
TV license.
Yeah. It's to fund, supposedly to fund the BBC. Is why they have a TV license over there, and they still do it. But it's a total fucking it's a fraud. It's just another fucking tax, really. But no, in the old TV rental days, I remember going into hotels back where I come from and meeting up with the management and renting out fucking 20 TVs to one building, one hotel. It was fucking fantastic. It was great money in those days.
I miss those old jobs that are obsolete now, like the bellboy in the elevator. Remember that? That's way. That's
Have you still got them in a few places?
You know what? Like Australia, like they want to take away train drivers and train guards and robot like Cybernet or whatever, and CCTV is going to save the day, but it doesn't. If you got, you know how rough the
emergency
night time, yeah. CCTV is not going to save your life, or a woman being stalked, etc.
No, you're right. I tell you what, they 100% there. You need to have. I don't understand why the cost per passenger and that for having good security on these trains is very important. Very important.
We used to be able to belt, like you used to be able to get physical, but now we can't touch them. But just a man in uniform is a deterrent. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
Of course, and that's part of the problems these days. Is you don't see the cops on the street. You don't see nothing now.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly it. There, it's people used to rent TVs in the I got to tell you something. Remember radio rentals? They used to they used to do that in Australia. Radio rentals. You remember that?
They only shut down recently. I think they're still around, just not as big.
Because it was quite high interest. Everything they did was high interest. I remember Waltons. I don't know if you remember Waltons, but they basically were a store that sold on credit. They never actually, they didn't want customers to just pay cash. They wanted you to buy it on installments.
Like car dealers.
Like you'd have the Waltons man would come around. Remember that, the Waltons man? You don't remember that?
I don't remember Waltons.
I don't remember it.
Sorry, man.
Sorry, Arch.
I don't remember it.
Back in the old days, this stuff was expensive. TVs and they were really dear. Cars.
65 centimeter was the biggest, wasn't it? That was a huge TV, wasn't it? 65 centimeter was the biggest, I think.
And they were just different technology. I got to tell you something, guys. Seriously, as a kid, this used to be my room as a kid. That my parents said I could have this as my. So I used to have my bed over here. And I had a bookshelf over here which had it was a red, black and white TV. It was a National Panasonic. I think it was a National or a Pi. And I used to sit on top of here, and I used to watch, you know what shows I used to like watching at night? I used to leave it on all night virtually. I used to watch Clive Robertson. Did you ever watch Robbo?
Oh shit, that's when I first came to the country. You're looking 30 odd years ago.
Yeah, that's right. Late 80s.
Jesus Christ, you were a fucking child.
Robbo, he was now his name's Clive Robertson. I don't know if you know this, Strider.
Sorry, Robbo. Yeah, I heard you talk about country.
I liked him. I really did like him.
But he was actually a train driver originally. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, Clive Robertson.
You're in the same house you grew up. I love that. Stability.
Yes, but now the burglars have come in, so I've lost all that. I've lost all that attachment now, haven't I?
Jean-Claude, hello.
Jean-Claude, how are we going?
Now
CB?
The party started. Did you know what happened last time when he jumped on? He was out of control when he jumped on.
Jean-Claude's got all the 00 references of Patex and all that.
That's too funny.
Crazy.
It's out of control.
It's great to see you there. Cheers. See you, JCB.
Cheers.
Yeah,
I should be drinking, shouldn't I? I'm looking at you guys drinking. I should be drinking.
You don't have to. Don't worry. Whatever you feel.
I want to, yeah.
It's pure sugar alcohol.
It is.
I don't drink much.
Yeah, it is.
I used to.
It's the second highest form of sugar after sugar. Obviously.
Yeah, I used to drink. I drank. I actually wasn't drinking much, and then COVID hit, and then I was stressed because
How many times have you been married, Mr. GMT?
Once.
Okay.
You married his high school sweetheart.
Pretty much.
National Panasonic, early 80s, advertised by Peter Allen. Wow. Yeah.
He's in heaven, SD.
So tell me this. It's quite interesting. Tony Del Rey on ABC Night. What happened to Tony Del Rey? I used to love Tony Del Rey. When I was a cab driver, I used to listen to Tony. He used to have the quiz. He'd have the quiz.
Oh, ABC, yeah, I remember that.
What happened to Tony Del Rey?
Do they still have the guy on Sunday mornings, Macca?
Oh, Macca. What happened to... Is Macca on still?
He might have retired.
Oh, sorry. Tony Del Rey is a retired radio presenter. He hosted ABC local radio's late night talkback show. That's right. He's 70. Fuck.
Oh.
Tony Del Rey.
Probably loaded. I remember Macca, like, he was popular, but he wasn't a great storyteller, but people really liked him. He kind of mumbled and bumbled, but yeah, he went all over the country.
Macca on Sunday, wasn't he? Remember that was it, wasn't it?
Sunday mornings.
Macca on Sunday with Ian McNamara.
Ian
that's
McNamara.
Right. Australia all over. That's right.
Good Aussie country
Spend
guy.
your Sunday morning with Macca as he travels around Australia, speaking to Aussies at home and around the world. It's still on.
Oh, good. Wow.
Holy shit. Ian McNamara.
He genuinely loves
that ABC radio, Arch?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I like Macca.
Holy shit. See, I listen to ABC Classic FM.
Oh, okay. I avoid it as much as I can because they're so
You avoid what?
Yeah. ABC is so left wing, so I don't really...
Well, see, instead of sending our kids to a private school, we decided to listen to ABC Classic FM for them. See?
Cool.
Stud Muffin. Stud Muffin. Here we go. Stud Muffin. If you got 100,000 to spend a year in Japan, if you got 100K to spend a year in Japan, would you? Japan is amazing. I love Japan.
It's like another planet.
It is. It is.
They don't have any. It's everyone's thick culture. Yeah.
What does he mean? If you got 100,000 to spend, I would go there. I would go there for free. I just go there. I'm going to go to Japan. I love Japan.
Why wouldn't you?
No, you have to go to Japan.
Who the fuck would say no to that?
Yeah, 100,000. Yeah. Shit. Clive James introduced me to those crazy Japanese game shows. Oh yes, Clive James. Okay, that's another. Sorry, not. That's the British. Actually, he's not British. He's Australian.
Oh, This still got the accent.
Yeah, the quiz at midnight. LA Methwich. That's right. The quiz. That's right. Del Rey was the best. Yeah, shit. Yes. Yes, that's exactly right.
Before Google, when you couldn't look up the answer on Google.
That's what killed it. Yeah, because you can Google this shit now, can't you?
Yeah. Too much information.
James, what's happened to Clive James? Has he died? I thought he died.
Yeah, he died a couple of years ago, I think.
You know, he had a secret mistress for many years, don't you? That's what
all celebrities do. Women love celebrities.
Yeah.
Did he die?
Clive James. He was Australian. He was Australian.
Yeah.
He never met his father. Did you know his father went to war and was killed?
Oh, yeah. Same as my nan. My nan's father was 40. He was British. He fought in World War I, I think. And then he didn't have to fight in World War II for the Aussies, but he volunteered. He loved his daughter, but he volunteered and he died in Thailand, I think. Legend.
Oh.
But I was kind of like, it's a bit selfish, you know. Nan was just a 6-year-old and, you know, you could have stayed home. It's like, but I understand he's wanting to have a crack too. Like, yeah, that generation, just amazing. On the railway, was the Japanese railway they had to build. Yeah. Great. Nan loves him, you know.
Yeah.
They looked after they gave a veterans, you know, pension, and Nan was able to buy a house with all that, and you know, they had a little they sold chickens in DY and all that, you know, amazing.
Wow, that's amazing.
They
That's
used to hang
stuff.
They were so poor that they would reuse cling wrap. They would wash it and hang it on the washing line.
What? That's insane.
You heard of that? Yeah.
No.
Like,
how could you do that? If you get stuck together, you're fucked.
Yeah, like Mum on the farm in Bangalore, she recently killed 9 roosters because they're all raping all the hens. They had to cull them all down just to one, and then goes, "Oh, did you dress the chooks and put them in the freezer?" And Mum goes, "Nan, we're gonna do all of that. You can get it for $6 at Woolies." But yeah, they still think like that.
Yeah. It's the way they're wired up, the way they're used to doing things.
Recycling everything. The milkman would come, give them 6 bottles of milk, and then he'd come the next day, pick up the empties, clean them, and then,
Yeah, no. That's exactly right. It's a different world there. Holy shit. Macca. I used to love Macca. And I don't know if you remember, you guys probably wouldn't. On 4BC, they had Father Joe who used to solve religious problems on a Sunday.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, there was always religion at night, wasn't it, on a Sunday?
Hey, we got another super chat by Trooper.
Trooper $5. Archie, when you were driving cabs, how many times were you a gentleman and gave the lady a ride home free of charge? Let me tell you this, many of these fucking ladies, they were the most abusive drunks, the ladies. They could be really nasty. They could not hold their liquor. And that's what actually made me quit taxi driving, because these 2 bitches, one woman vomited once, and then 2 weeks later, another. I thought, this is shit. I got to get out of this. This is just a shit job.
Yeah, that was like all the vomit in your car.
Fuck that.
No. They could never handle their booze. They could never handle their...
At Town Hall, I saw a dime, a hot chick, vomit and shit herself. And it was like... It was crazy, man.
You've never heard of
what
that
happened
before?
to her then?
It's pretty normal.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, lucky I'm not a cleaner. The cleaner had to clean it up, but she shit herself in a mini skirt. And it was like...
While she was vomiting. So it came out at both ends.
Image I can't get. Yeah.
Fuck.
And it was like...
Jesus.
And it was kind of cool, like, she's hot, but then I thought she was pathetic in a way. At the end of the day, all the hot chicks shit, You know what I mean?
It's true. That's true.
Same as us.
Did you read Stud Muffin's super chat?
Yeah, he wants me to play this video. I'm just trying to find it.
Hey, we've got Ron the Shrink in the chat too. Wow.
Did you have
a one-on-one?
I got to be careful running other people's clips, but we'll run a little bit. I'll run a little bit, but I got to be careful. I'm not really.
Yeah, just run it and then just stop it, sort of thing. Just
watching Deer Hunter here, and my missus just spotted the Vietnam guy wearing a Pepsi.
Look at this.
No way.
Yeah.
This is quite nice. This is in rooftop bars, and this looks actually quite beautiful.
If we commentate over it, we should be right, Arch?
Sort of.
Still, you reckon? Yeah, if you're going to get a strike, don't risk it.
This is actually quite. This is Philippines. Look at that. Quite beautiful. Oh, Manila. It's Manila. Look at that. That's quite beautiful. It's quite beautiful, that there. Shit, I didn't even have the screen up there. Look at that. I didn't even realize I didn't even have the screen up here. Let's have a look. This is Manila.
Do you want to mute it so there's no sound?
It's actually quite beautiful.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Damn. Nice cocktails.
It looks beautiful there. Manila. Oh, that looks nice. That fried stuff looks nice. I don't know what it is. It looks nice.
What is that? I wonder what that is. Looks sweet. Looks like it's got sugar over it.
Pillows like their beef. Like they've got a asado dish. It's nice.
Nice sky top. Look at this. 250 pesos. We'll just work that out. Yeah, there we go. So that's quite interesting. That is the Philippines. Let's work it out. 250 Filipino pesos. That's $6.50. Oh, that's not that cheap. $6.50 for a cocktail.
Oh, that's pretty cheap compared to Australia. Australia, you're paying like over $20.
$20.
Yeah, but you don't.
Cocktail.
It is what it is, you know.
I got to get off, boys. Sorry.
Hey, that's
No
okay,
worries,
man.
man.
Hey, Strider, thank you for coming on, man. We really love you. You're part of the community. Just come on whenever you feel like it. We love you. You're going to spend some time with your wife. Tell me what you're doing, please.
We're going to watch some TV, have a good chat, have a little drink, maybe ice cream.
Man.
Not a drink, ice cream.
Man, you're living the dream. That's what I love, man. You're a great guy. I love you. Strider, we love you, and you're part of the community. Okay, we'll give him the badge will appear in the next week.
You're part of the Archieverse. Get it right, Arch.
What an honor.
We
Part
love
of the
to have you,
Archieverse.
man. I like your stories, man. What I like is you work hard, you play hard, you're conservative, and man, we love you, man. That's great. I like battlers. I like battlers. Like, you know, as you said there, these fucking that's what made me almost vomit before. You said, "Oh, I work so hard for my collection to lose it. It really fucking hurts."
I like the training.
Hey, you know what?
Cheers, guys. Bye.
See you later.
Take care, Snyder.
He's a nice guy. Isn't he a nice guy? What do you think? Isn't he nice?
Cool,
Really
dude.
cool. And we got JCB. How are you, man?
Yeah, good, buddy. Yeah, good. Hey, I was thinking about your collection just before while I was sitting here. I think today earlier I missed your stream. Were you talking about a GMT? Is that what you were sort of thinking about adding in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, because you got the Bluesy now, you got a Speedy, and I think you've got the Reverso.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, the natural.
But you're going to get your Explorer back, aren't you, Arch?
Yes, you betcha. I love my Explorer. Is that okay?
Of course. If you love it, good.
I might open another whiskey. Is that okay?
Open whatever you like, Arch.
Yeah, let me get a whiskey. I'm going to open another one, okay?
Let's do it, boy. Here we go. Shower all over again. JCB, bro, you're on last time. Yeah, that's what happened when you came on.
It was like,
out of control.
Man, I don't know what I walked into yesterday, man. I came on, next thing I know, there's showers, there's budgie smugglers. It's like, what's going on around here?
We were watching it today during the day. It was just so hilarious.
So funny.
And I was laughing so loud. I didn't even realize how loud I was laughing. But holy shit. Couldn't help myself, man.
I'm going to open this. JL sent me this. Glenfiddich 12.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, you know, I don't want to be sipping on the $200 bottle of whiskey. Knock! It's the knock!
Oh, shit.
Mark
he can let himself in.
He's got keys.
He can let himself in when he's ready.
He's ready. He's ready when he's ready.
He's going to be showing stuff. So here we go.
Coming to guilt check. This time. Hype, baby. Hype, baby. Hype. Stop and listen. Crappy, you glistening. You are homosexual with your buddy Lex. This is a troll. You don't understand my humor because I am friends with Hype Baby. Hype Baby. Hype Baby. Hype Baby. Happy. You don't get it. You don't get my humor. I'm not sick.
Hey, that's so
Can
good.
Can you do me one favor? I'm just going to ask. You don't have to.
Happy birthday.
Oh, my God. I love this woman. Yes. Why the fuck do you read me so well?
Curly. Wait, really? You're going to say that?
Vintigny. Anyone wants to send me booze? It's through Dan Murphy's. Dan Murphy's.
Happy birthday. I know you had it in you.
To Curly.
What have I walked into again here?
Just very quickly. Anyone wants to send me booze, it's through Dan Murphy's. Dan Murphy's. Basically, Dan Murphy's, you click and collect. You put me down, Paul Pluta, as the nominee. And if you email me, archieluxury72@gmail.com, I'll give you my phone number. And then they'll text me and I can pick it up. I'm happy to celebrate the beautiful gifts. So we've got a couple beautiful gifts, and I will be celebrating that until it is gone. Let me say something to you, JCB. You know what you're saying with my collection? You know what?
Yes,
I want to have a diver, my bluesy. I got a bluesy. I'm going to have the Explorer as my GMT. I'm going to have my Speedmeister as my chronograph. Add the Reverso, and then once I got a bit of money, add a Patek. And I got to be totally honest with you. You know something? I think 5 is enough, really. How many?
The Archie 5. The Archie 5.
And then I want to get my wife some jewelry. All her shit was stolen. I want to get her some stuff. So I want to get 5, and then I'm going to get some. I'm really determined to push forward, okay?
And it looks like it's working, Arch, and you're getting what you want to. So just get what you want, remember, because then you'll have regrets. Because if you listen to too many people, you have regrets.
Exactly. And you know what? Vintinier, remind people.
What sort of Patek do you reckon you'd get, mate?
What's that? What's that?
What sort of Patek do you reckon you'd get?
5196 in white gold, like Tanzeil's one. That's a beautiful.
Can you bring it up
one.
so we can have a look at it, Arch? Do you mind?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I got a photo of it. Let me have a look. Let me have a
I'd love to see it. I'm pretty sure the punters would love to see it again.
I'm just trying to find it. Let me find this Fikers. I'm gonna find it. So tell me this. You know what? You've got to get.
Can I ask you guys a question? Is there any particular type of watches that you like wearing? Any particular style of watch that you like wearing? Like I like chronographs. That's my sort of thing that I like wearing. Is there a particular thing that you guys like or not? Or do you like to have a bit of variety?
I'm a bit of a variety man. I don't mind.
Yeah, I like for different purposes. Let me show you. This is the watch. This is the actual watch there. There we go. I'm just going to bring it up on the screen for you guys. That's the watch. White gold, 519.
Yeah, that's your level, Arch. That's your level, brother.
And I think I only need one. You know that? I'll just get one.
That's your level. Yeah, when I wear like.
I had a yellow gold one. That was stolen. I had the yellow gold one. That was stolen, which, you know, it's really.
And what are these retail at? What do you get? What would you be happy to pay for one of these?
Actually, my friend Dave's is 23,000 Aussie, which is a lot of money. It's a lot of money, but nothing's free in life, I'm afraid.
No, but you pay your way, Arch. You've always you know, you've always paid what you paid your way, so that, you know.
That's exactly it.
And you've been blessed to get some few good gifts from some awesome punters out there, you know, and which you
unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, that was stolen as well, which it hurts. That hurts a lot. But look, you know what? What do you do? What do you do? You've got to say, well, okay, this is a tragedy. I didn't mean for this to happen. I tried. I put procedures in place to stop it. Obviously, they went around it, and they're still investigating it. We'll just see what happens, okay? But I got to tell you something.
Know, Arch. You never know, brother.
I got to tell you something. It is heartbreaking, but hey.
Just keep an open mind. Just remember that. Just.
And I want to be. I got 20, 30 years left of living. I'm 50. I hope to make it to 80. What do you think?
Yeah, well, we all do. So, you know, enjoy it. That's what I mean.
I don't want to be miserable.
Our gaps are getting smaller, man. You know.
I don't want to be miserable all the time. You know what I mean? I don't want to be fucking miserable. That's
right. Life's too short, my friend.
But let me just say to you, that scotch is beautiful. There's some wonderful people in the community, and I really enjoy what they've done for me yesterday. That was great fun. You know what? I kind of got a bit funny with Lux Lex, you know, who's that Lexter? Who's the Lux Report? He stole the video, and I thought, hang on a minute, you know what?
Oh, I know who you. Doc's Report. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Doc's
I saw
Report.
that.
Yeah,
And then I
Lex
thought
Report.
about it and thought, you know what? He's given me free publicity.
Exactly.
Just leave it. Let him run with it.
They're gonna say, who's this man having a shower on screen?
Crazy. He's just nuts. You know what I mean?
That's good exposure.
You know what I mean? Like I mean, seriously, you can get very serious about these things.
They're talking about it on all the different streams, man. So you've made headlines, so in the watch community, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, exactly. So,
and right now we're not doing much, and we're not doing much right now, and it's evening for us, and you've got nearly 100, you've got 95 viewers. That's a big deal. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. And I think just keep doing it. Do the streams. Just keep doing them. And
man, you'll always get a punter that'll jump on with you and keep you company, and you know, see you through the night, sort of thing. So you won't be able to run completely.
I think sometimes I might leave at 10 my time.
Yeah.
Do an hour and a half. Sometimes I let go longer. You know what I mean? It's just
just take it as it comes, man. Take it as it comes. Roll with the punches. Just go with it. Go with the flow. You know.
See, JCB, how's your collection going? What have you got at the moment? How many watches have you got?
Yeah, I've only got 3.
Only 3. I love compact collections. I got to be honest with you. I really love compact. What do you got? Tell me what you got. What do you got?
So I've got a GMT Batgirl. I've got a
GMT Batgirl. That's a great watch. Expensive. They're not cheap.
Yeah, no, it wasn't
expensive.
cheap. It wasn't cheap. No, that was the last watch I bought. Before that, I bought an El Primero, a Zenith. It's got a Zenith Captain. Yeah, that's my favorite one actually. That's a cool watch.
What's the
and
third
I've got
watch?
a Breitling. I've got a B01 caliber in a Breitling Transocean chronograph.
Beautiful. What's wrong with that? You got 3 beautiful watches. What's
it's
wrong
cool.
with that?
Yeah, no, it's cool. Nothing wrong with it
He's
at all.
only a young guy. He's in his. How old are you? 20s?
43 or something.
Okay. 43. Okay. Man, what the fuck's wrong with that? He's doing. Man, you know what? I like people who have the struggle. It's more so than people who just buy whatever the fuck they want, because I like people who it isn't just easy.
I was saying last night, everything was cool until fucking interest rates started going through the roof, man. Like, what the hell? Like, my monthly repayments have gone from like, I don't know, $2,000 to $4.5 grand. Like, fucking what?
How much do you owe? How much do you owe?
Hey?
How much do you owe?
So about 250. So about 250.
That's
250.
Hey?
Your repayments you owe 250,000. Your repayments would only be about. I owe 200 on one property, and the payments are only $1,300 a month. But I'm locked in for 1.99. It's 2%. I'm locked in. But even if it was variable, it wouldn't be that much higher, would it? How much higher?
Yeah. It was fine before the interest rates went up. It was like, I don't know, whatever it was, but then it's gone up. It's gone up a bit. So
250. That's not much. A lot of people owe a lot more. 250 is nothing. People owe 600 on average.
Yeah. No, it's like it's going to be a short amount of pain. Like it won't. We'll pay it off pretty quickly, I think. But once that's done, then I'll have a bit more money to play with. Put into the watch collection, I suppose.
You got a house or an apartment?
I've got a house. Yeah, we built a house during COVID. So it was we were lucky.
$2. Can an Omega Planet Ocean be a one and done? You betcha. There's nothing. I love the Planet Oceans. They're a great watch.
I had one. I loved it.
Nothing
I had
wrong
a
with
45. It was nice.
I love the Omegas.
I disagree with you. I sort of tend to disagree because they're a bit big and chunky. Like
they are.
Yeah, but it's a one and done. Just one watch. I like that orange. The
orange bezel. The orange bezel.
Yeah, I like them.
If you don't have to wear, if you don't have to dress up, if you don't have formal occasions, yeah, cool. But if you have to wear like a suit or a jacket or something,
you can pull it off, man.
Yeah.
Every watch now is a dress watch. Any analog watch is a dress watch, man. It's not 1996 anymore.
a bit chunky for me, the Planet Ocean.
It depends. If you get the 40, they're not too bad. They're not too bad, the 40.
I think it was 30,
Neville,
39,
the racehorse. You're looking
39.5.
great, Archie. You're looking good. Look at that. Nice positive messages.
There
I
you
got to
go.
tell you something, guys. I had a good friend of mine, and I broke up. As I'm getting older, I'm breaking up with people. The friendships are ending.
I hope you don't end up our friendship, Arch. It would devastate me.
Let me explain to you. What happened was he's always negative, always conspiracy theory, always the world's going to end. You know, I had enough of that. You know what I mean? I don't need to hear this shit. The
That's
world's
right.
ending.
Because it brings you down as well in the process.
Honestly, here we go.
Super
Stud
chat,
Muffin, $2. Archie, your one Patek should be a world time or a 6006. Look, I'll be honest with you. I love those watches, but the 5196
Can I ask you a question, Arch?
is
Out
a
of all
beautiful
your
piece.
Pateks you
I love
had,
it. Yeah.
Which was your favorite Patek?
In all honesty, I love the 5196 because it was manual wind. You wound it, you just set it and wore it, right? You didn't have to fuck around with. The
What
world
about your
time was
world
also good. That was awesome because that didn't have a date as well. See, so you just set it and off you go. But I found that the manual wind 5196 just so convenient. I just love it because you don't normally you don't wear a Patek every day. It's a special occasion thing, and then you put it away.
That's correct. But the one that actually stood out to me and was an Archie watch was your world time.
Oh,
your
of
world
course. I
time
love that watch.
was the Archie watch for me.
Look,
that's what made you stand out.
Look, you know what? I'm so sad it's gone, but what do I do? What do I do seriously? What do I do?
How much would it be to say get the same sort of model?
40 grand.
40. Are they 40? Okay. Yeah,
like high 30s. I mean, that's a lot. Look, I'll be honest with you. You know what? Let's see what happens. I can't be miserable forever because I want to enjoy the next 20 to 30 years. You understand?
Of course.
I got a beautiful car. I love to drive. I took it out for a drive. I love my car. I went and saw my son. I thought I was feeling anxious. I said, okay. I rang my son and said, hey, come over. We'll have dinner. I tell you what I fucking made. You know what I made for dinner tonight? I'll show you exactly what I made, which it may not be as good as Mr.
Come on, I don't judge. I don't judge.
Right?
I don't judge anyone. I'm not like
this
that.
is the meal I made for them. Okay, look at this.
What is it? What do we got there?
Lamb chops with mint sauce, potatoes, sweet potato, corn.
That's heaven, man. Are you serious? That's the best. What are you talking about? That's fantastic, man.
Yeah,
I'm getting jealous eating. I had a steak today, and I'm getting jealous looking at that. Jeez.
I made that. You know what
That's
I'm
beautiful.
saying?
Well done. Didn't they enjoy it? Didn't they enjoy it?
They loved it, man. That's what I like to do.
What else do you want? What else do you want, brother?
Here we go. Swinging Kangaroo. Datejust 36, 41 black dial, stick markers, smooth, oyster, one and done. You know what?
I had that watch.
It can be.
I had that watch, that exact watch, the 41. That was my first Rolex that I got, and I thought like Swinging Kangaroo. I thought that'll be a one and done. But
what
after about no, I got it, and after about 6 months, it bored the fuck out of me, man. It was just fucking boring. Like it was too plain. Like
I actually wore my Datejust.
Had nothing interesting about it. So
I've got a Datejust 2 diamond indices champagne dial, and I wore it the last night that my friend was up, Timely Behavior. We went to an Italian restaurant, and I was walking back from paying my bill, had my daughter in my arm, one arm, and I was just walking along, and a guy saw me, and he knew me from the shop, and he goes, hey, how you going? Yeah, good, man, how you going? Talking for a couple of minutes, and then he turns around to my hand, and he goes, is that a Rolex? I said, yeah, man. He goes, well, what is it? Is it Datejust? I said, yeah, it is. He goes, I'm striving to get one of those. He goes, it's so awesome.
Man, I love the dream. They're living the dream, man.
You know, he was so inspired and loved that I was actually wearing it that he couldn't believe that I was actually wearing it. Do you know what I mean? That's how excited and how happy he was to see that. And he
Swinging Kangaroo, in your case, I reckon he's a smallish guy. Go for the 36, man.
36,
Stick markers,
man.
smooth bezel, oyster, one and done. You betcha, swinging kangaroo. CB, $5. Glad to see our pontiff positive tonight and not in the shower. That's right. Not in the shower. He's double. Glad, CB, $5. $5. Glad to see our pontiff positive tonight and not in the shower. And CB, no more nudity, please. I have already difficulty sleeping.
You're giving him nightmares, Arch. What a stream, bud. What a legendary stream that was.
The concept of the one and done idea for watch guys, like for us, right? Us guys and guys watching this show, like that doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Not for us. Not at all. That's a pipe dream. Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. It doesn't work with us. Once you're a collector, you're a collector. All right. For example, around me, I'm surrounded, and people say that I'm nuts, which I pretty much am. I'm surrounded with Superman stuff. I'm a collector. By heart, I'm a collector. Whatever I do, I collect hats. I collect glasses. I collect shoes. I collect watches. I'm a collector. That's what I love to do. It's just something that's in my blood. You know. I love to collect.
And even when you've got a sick collection, like 3 or 4 pieces that are really good, even when you got that, you're always thinking about what can I add? What's the next one? Or
That's right.
I'll flip this and I'll get something better. Or you know what I mean? You're always thinking of what's the next thing. Even if you don't get something for a few years, it's always on your mind.
For example, I just got my day date, right? And I've had plastic in my ear, right? And he's telling me, for starters, it's an old watch, it's battered up. Whatever he's saying, he's just trying to convince me to buy a Pepsi. Now, you know what I'm doing? I'm looking at fucking Pepsis when I shouldn't be looking at anything. Do you know what I mean? It's just, it's in our blood. It's the way that we are as, you know, as collectors. You know, what else can I say?
Yeah. So, look, I totally envy someone who could have one watch and not, like, you know, people who aren't watch people and they have one watch and they wear it for their whole life. Man, I wish that was me.
I said a story that a friend of mine, a customer again, but we became good friends. He had a bluesy, exactly like. Actually, you know which one he had, Arch? He had the Smurf dial Pepsi. Do you know the light blue one?
People don't remember that. They've forgotten about the Smurf.
Yeah, that's the one he had.
Yeah, that's when they went ceramic first off. You know what I mean?
That's the one he had, and I spoke to him about it, and he sadly passed away. I said the story this morning.
That's sad,
but he was a one watch collector, but he loved that I had a collection of watches, and we were talking about him all the time. But he was happy with that one watch, and that was that bluesy, the Smurf dial.
Incredible story, you know what I mean?
You know.
Yeah.
But he'll sit down and talk to me about watches every day, nearly every time he would come in. Pretty much talk about watches.
What's his favorite food when he came into your shop? What did you?
He ate the spinach, because we do spanakoppitas, which is the spinach and cheese rolls.
Quite healthy.
Eat a lot of those. Yeah, they're very healthy. Yeah.
When did he die then? Heart attack.
Because stress. He smoked a lot. He was a big smoker, big smoker, like ridiculously a lot of cigarettes, you know. And stress. Stress is a biggest killer.
$5. No more nudity, please. I have already difficulty sleeping. And swinging kangaroo, I got an allocation coming. 36 mil Wimbledon smooth oyster. I would take it for you. That would just suit you so much, man.
Yeah, man. What a choice too.
What a
Wimbledon
great
choice. The Wimbledon dial makes it interesting. You know what I mean? Like that's a cool piece, I think.
It's very cool. That is very cool. You know what I mean? That is so cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
And he's a cool guy. I love him. I got to tell you something, man. I'm actually envious of guys who are one watch people. You know, that's really, I find it like it's something I wish I could have it all in. Actually, this bluesy that's my attempt at a one and done. Swinging, we got CB, Archie. In 2023, I will continue my not high pipe baby journey. First piece should come in February. Can't wait to see it. I'd love to see it, man. Send me the pics and I'll do it on my streams. No problems at all there.
That'd be so cool.
Well, you know, with CB, it's going to be something pretty special, so that'll be good.
I got to tell you something, guys. It's really good to have you guys on there. I'm going to end this stream soon.
No worries,
2
man.
hours. What do you think? What do you think there, GMT? I mean, like
2 hours. 2 hours is pretty good. You done well. 2 hours.
yeah, because I do 3 in the morning and then I do 2 at night. You know what I mean?
That's
I think
perfect.
that's
Perfect.
yeah. And sometimes
Well, because you got to wake up in the morning too, Arch, don't forget, and you got to do it all over again. So
yeah. Well, I had to wake up this morning. I did. Believe
Yeah.
you me, that wasn't so easy.
you still did a good job,
Fucking
Arch.
hell.
Just remember that.
Thank you. Yeah.
Shivers, mate. Shivers. Go
Five-
ahead.
Can I have one
5
more?
more
And then
minutes. Let me
I'll
say
head off as
something
well.
to you. I got to tell you something. I really feel myself, right? I'm starting to come good. The bluesy, that was actually my immediate go-to. Once the robbery happened, I said, what the fuck would I do as a watch? And it's, you know, I don't know if you remember the series I had a couple years ago, Mr. Bullshit. If you were pretending to be minted, you'd have a bluesy. That's just, it looks like $1 million. You'd have a leased BMW or a Mercedes, and you could rent an expensive house, and you could just look like you were minted. You know what I mean?
Compared to the Sky Dweller, how does it feel?
Actually, the Sky Dweller was an amazing watch. I think that was a better watch, but I liked the blue. The funny thing is, when I had let me tell you a story. When I had my gold sub, I also had somebody's two-tone because I just got it for them, right? And I said to a couple of ladies, which Submariner do you prefer, solid gold or two-tone? And you know what? I asked about half a dozen ladies. You know what they said they liked better?
Two-tone.
Yeah. They thought that was the nicer of the two. No, I'm not saying money-wise. I said, which one do you think is better?
Maybe because it's got the 3 different contrasts where it's got the silver, the
exactly,
gold, and the blues,
exactly.
You know, I like that look.
Gun Glutton. We got Gun Glutton $10. Two-tone.
Wow.
Date Just 41 is my one and done. Bought at 35. My next will be a two-tone sub for when I'm 45. Then a gold day date when I'm 55. Maybe a Tudor Pepsi or Seamaster for a beta. And we got Stud Muffin $2 before you sleep. Start planning your trip. Yeah, I think I'll go to KL. KL 10 days.
Perfect. Looking forward to it, Arch.
Yeah,
Are
just something
you
different.
gonna have a what's the gentleman's name? Are you gonna take over with you? They're gonna do a fundraiser for him.
Who's that?
I forget his name again.
Fundraiser.
The one with
Ross Rachel Brady.
Yeah, that's the one. Ross Rachel Brady.
No, we're going to go to Thailand. I'm going to go to Thailand later on.
Okay.
I got to be careful with him because some people have said to me, "Oh, he's a little bit." I got to guide him. I want to make sure he's not just. He can make himself a bit of the butt of the joke. You know what I mean? I got to try and make sure I want to try and make sure he doesn't do anything silly because sometimes in these countries they don't see the funny side to some of the antics.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. You don't want him to go missing. Do you know what I mean? That's the last thing.
Yeah. So it's.
Oh, we got another one, Trooper. Another super chat, Arch.
Another super chat. Thank you so much, Trooper Archie. Your extra effort is appreciated and noticed, big fella. Thank you. That's really kind.
Trooper's a legend.
Trooper's really cool. Yeah. That's. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a shower, go and have a lie down, just have a bit of a nap.
Off camera.
Yeah,
off
off
camera.
camera.
This time. Yeah, off
I can
camera
use
this time.
soap. I can use soap. You know what I mean? And Mr. GMT, it's a pleasure to have you on. You know that? I love you.
Thank you, my man. Really appreciate it.
I really do. You're a good guy. I'm really happy that we're nurturing Strider. He's a lovely young guy. Isn't he lovely?
Yeah. And he's an awesome addition to the panel.
And we love you, JCB. You're always welcome here, man. We love you.
He's one of the old school JCBs.
Yeah, please come more. And Lux report was so nice. He's a lovely guy, Lux. I love him. He's so cool. He's cool.
We had Sirocco on as well. We had the Narc pop in.
Cool.
You know.
I love Sirocco's off to me. Just so happy guy. You know, Sirocco.
Absolutely.
So cool. You know, it's
his favorite saying. Absolutely.
absolute. Just embrace it. You know, who cares?
That's it. Who
We're
cares,
too
man?
old to change. Swinging kangaroo, $5. The thing is, usually an order will come anytime from 2 weeks to 6 months. It's been 4 months, nothing yet. If 6 months comes and nothing yet, I'm pulling out my deposit. I don't blame you.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't
That's a
blame
fair
you at
call.
all.
That's a fair call.
That's as good as it gets there. They are nuts. They are nuts. That's for sure. So I would certainly say to you, go for it. Go for it. Nothing wrong with that, man. Go for it, indeed.
Just want to say a quick thank you to everyone in the chat, man. You guys have been awesome.
Guys, you guys
It's
are
fucking
legends. We're doing pretty good. This is a new time slot. I think this is the best thing we can do.
Oh, you're doing well. The more people hear about it, the more people will watch. So it's good.
I must tell you, what shocks me is the fucking air tickets are so expensive. You know that?
Yeah, tell me.
I had a look. Fuck me dead. They are dear. And
the good thing is accommodation will be reasonable, which is good.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I will be back tomorrow. We're going to be back.
Cheers, everyone.
Back.
Stay sexy, everyone. Remember that. Most importantly,
tomorrow.
wear your watches.
See you later, guys.
Hey, boys. Hey, Arch. Hey, GMT.
See you, brother.